place that they have fled. The shelters ironically become the first place that many of them ever find safety, protection, or comfort. This monologue is one woman's story as she told it. What isn't in the story is the fact that she met another woman in a shelter, they fell in love, and through their love, they were both able to get out of the shelter system.
Memory. 5 years old. December 1965. My mama tells me in a scary, loud, life-threatening voice to stop scratching your coochie snorcher. I become terrified. I've scratched it off down there. I do not touch myself again, not even in the bath. I put Band-Aids over my coochie to cover the hole, but they just fall off in the water. I imagine a stopper up there, a bathtub plug to keep things from entering me. And I wear 3 pairs of happy heart pattern cotton underpants under my snap-up pajamas. I still want to touch myself sometimes, but I don't. Memory. 7 years old. Edgar Montaigne, who is 10, comes up to me and punches me with all his might between my legs. It feels like he breaks my entire self. I limp home, I can't pee, and when my mama asks me what's wrong with my coochie snorcher and I tell her what Edgar did to me, she yells at me and tells me to never let anyone touch me down there again. I tried to explain. Mama, he didn't touch it. He punched it. Memory. 9 years old. I'm playing on the bed, jumping and falling. Impale my coochie snorcher on the bedpost. I make high-pitched screamy noises that come straight from my coochie snorcher's mouth. I get taken to the hospital, and they sew it up down there where it's been torn apart. Memory. 10 years old. I'm at my father's house. He's having a party upstairs, and everyone's drinking. I'm playing alone in the basement, trying on my new white cotton bra and underpants that my dad's girlfriend gave me when suddenly his best friend, this big man named Alfred, comes up behind me, pulls my underpants down, and sticks his big, hard penis into my coochie snorcher. I scream, I kick, I try to fight him off, but he already gets it in. My father's there then. He has a gun. And then there's this loud, horrible noise and blood all over Alfred and me. Lots of blood. I'm sure my coochie snorcher has finally fallen out. Alfred is paralyzed for life, and my mama doesn't let me see my father for 7 years. Memory. 16 years old. There's this gorgeous 24-year-old woman in our neighborhood, and I stare at her all the time. One day, she invites me into her car, and she asks me if I like to kiss boys. I say I do not like that. Then she says she wants to show me something, and she leans over and kisses me so softly on the lips with her lips, and then she sticks her tongue in my mouth. Wow. She asks me if I want to come to her place. Then she kisses me again and tells me to relax, to feel it, to let her tongues feel it. She asks my mama if I can stay the night at her house, and my mother is delighted that such a beautiful, successful woman has taken an interest in me. I'm scared, and I can't wait. Her apartment is fantastic. She's got it hooked up. It's the 70s, the beads, the fluffy pillows, the mood lights. I decide right then and there, I'm going to be a secretary like her when I grow up. She makes herself a vodka drink and asks what I'd like to drink, and I say the same as she's having, and she says, I don't think your mom would like you drinking vodka. And I say, my mama wouldn't like me kissing pretty girls either. And the pretty lady makes me a drink. Then she dresses into a chocolate satin teddy. She is so beautiful. I always thought bull daggers were ugly. I say, you look great. And she says, so do you. And I say, but all I'm wearing is this white cotton bra and dresses me, slowly, in another satin teddy. It's lavender, like the first soft days of spring. The alcohol has gone to my head, and I am loose and ready. There's this picture above her bed of a black woman, naked, with a huge afro. She lays me out, slowly and gently on the bed, and just our bodies rubbing makes me come. I'm so hot, so wild, and she does everything to me and my Coochie Snorcher that I always thought was nasty before, and wow. She says, "Your vagina, untouched by man, smells so nice, so fresh. I wish I could keep it that way forever." I get crazy wild, and then the phone rings, and of course it's my mama. I'm sure she knows. She catches me at everything. I'm out of breath. I try to act normal when I get on the phone. And my mama says, "What's wrong with you? Have you been running?" And I say, "No, Mama, exercising." So, afterwards, the pretty lady teaches me everything about my Coochie Snorcher. She makes me play with myself in front of her, and she shows me all the different ways I can give myself pleasure. She's very thorough. She says to always know how to give myself pleasure so that I never need to rely on a man. In the morning, I'm worried I become a butch because I am so in love with her. She laughs, but I never see her again. I realized later she was my surprising, unexpected, and politically incorrect salvation. She transformed my sorry-ass Coochie Snorcher and raised it